Hi there. So we're here to talk about Ben, who came in for some analysis on his stuttering behaviours. We did some observations and recordings of him in the session in the clinic here, and we also analysed the information that you gave us from home, the recordings that you did. And we put all that information together, and we looked at sort of how many stuttering moments Ben has in his period of speech in those samples, and what kind of stuttering behaviours he's presenting with. So based on that, the observations that we saw was that Ben was making two types of stuttering behaviours. He was doing some repeated syllables, so but, and then getting to the word. And he was also doing some fixed postures, which is where you would see things like this before they can get their words out. So holding a position, maybe his eyes were looking elsewhere, or and both of these are very typical behaviours for stuttering. So based on that, we would put Ben on sort of mild to moderate stage of the spectrum. And so what does this mean? So there is a chance that Ben will recover naturally. Natural recovery is quite common, especially for children of his age. So that's something that we can think about. There is a window of opportunity before he turns 6. So research shows that intervention before they turn 6 is very beneficial and with very successful outcomes. And it's also there's also that chance of that natural recovery before they turn 6. So, what you can do with regards to intervention is, up until recently, the kind of general thinking was that you would wait to see if Ben would recover naturally. Because he's young, he's only 4 years, 4 months, we could wait, we've got a little bit of time to play with before we intervene, and that would show us that he's give us time for that natural recovery. The fact that he's not concerned or his speech is not bothering him is a very positive sign. If he was beginning to show some anxiety around it, then we would be, that would be a red flag. We would really want to be doing something soon. So previously, you would wait, you'd perhaps see. However, current thinking now is that the quicker you intervene, the better the outcomes. Now, although Ben is young, the program that we would recommend would be the Lidcombe Behavioural Program, and the median amount of sessions that to reach stage 1, which is speech with no stuttering moments, is around 3 months, so 12 weeks. So if you give or take illness and holidays and things, you're looking at really 4 to 5 months. So that takes us up to Ben almost being 5. So if he needs further intervention past that, you're getting quite close to being 6 and school start. I know he's not starting school next year, but you're getting quite close to that. Now, I would recommend starting his intervention as soon as possible. The fact that he's a male, sadly, they're more likely to have problems with stuttering later on, sort of prolonged stuttering issues if they are male, sadly. Family history is an interesting one because his father used to stutter and now is fine, but his grandfather still has moments. So that's an indicator too that he would really benefit from some intervention, and the fact that he's had no periods of non-stuttering moments in the last 2 months. So I would recommend starting him with some therapy. Do you have any questions surrounding that? Thank you for your time.